Welcome back, guys. Today is Sunday, April 5th, 2020, and we're back in Dinosaur National Monument. We are at Jones Hole, and we're gonna do some fly fishing today. Okay, we're gonna catch a fish down here. This looks like a good stretch. Whoa! So we have a pheasant tail and an egg pattern on. And let's see what we can pull out of here. Well, today's just isn't my day. Been out here for probably 2 hours now, and I've had a couple bites early on, and nothing since then. Haven't caught anything. So I think I'm gonna change out my flies, try a new tactic, and maybe go another mile or so down the trail. But it's just an awesome day. It's probably 50 degrees, maybe a little bit more. Just clear skies. Like I said, it's early April and the weather's just about perfect right now. So I'm about a little over a mile in the trail, or from the parking lot. When you visit Dinosaur National Monument, you really do not think of fly fishing. You know, most of it's kind of a high desert environment. You do have the two big rivers, the Green and the Yampa, but those sections of those rivers are more known for rafting and river trips as opposed to fishing. I mean, there's fish in those sections of river, but they're going to be more like, you know, warm water fish, native species around here, as opposed to trout, which fly fishermen are mainly targeting. So come down here to Jones Hole, and it's just kind of hard to believe that this is part of Dinosaur National Monument. Now, Dinosaur is kind of dissected by those two main rivers, the Green and the Yampa, so there's multiple portions of the park that are very, I guess, kind of, you know, separated from each other. So you gotta, you know, drive out of one and loop around to get to one section, and then drive out of that to get to the other section. So Jones Hole is kind of like north of the main sections of the Utah Park. We are still in Utah right now. We're really close to the border, and if we continue to follow the creek here, it'll take us all the way to the Green River, and then you'll be able to see Harper's Corner, and downstream from there would be Whirlpool Canyon. Would take you then through Island Park, Rainbow Park, and Split Mountain, and that's the main part of the Utah section of Dinosaur National Monument. Upstream from here at the parking lot is a national fish hatchery. I'm not sure if they raise anything other than trout, but they do have the raceways there, which is really cool. They're just full of little fish, and they're gonna eventually get shipped off and stocked in other bodies of water, which is pretty cool. So the fish in Jones Creek, you know, it's not a huge body of water here, so most of the fish are going to be fairly small, but every now and then you will find a nice big, I've got some nice big browns in here, you know, 17, 18 inches. And then if you go closer to the Green River, there's definitely some bigger fish. and you can fish in the Green River too, right where Jones Creek flows into it, and you could pull some big fish out of there too. So if you kind of take a look around and see, I guess the foliage around Jones Creek, you know, there's a lot of trees, a lot of shrubbery and whatnot, and it makes fishing here really difficult. You know, there's a lot of stuff to get snagged on. You have to be really careful with the casts. You know, there's a lot of pockets of water which, you know, you want to fish, but it's just so difficult to get a fly in there a lot of the times. And it seems certain times of the year the fish spook easier than others. I don't know. That could just be me making excuses, but you know, that can pose a challenge too. You know, when you're trying to get to a certain pocket of water that looks like it would hold fish, but in order to get there, you know, you have to cross the river, or, you know, you're going to do something that's going to disturb those fish and cause them to take off. So it can be hard to sneak up on the fish that you're targeting here at Jones Creek. Got a little brown trout there.
Right on, man.
Yep, good luck to you guys. There's a nice brown. So we're back up here at the parking lot, up at the fish hatchery, and we started the day off kind of slow. We got here around 9, and we had a few bites and one small fish. We hiked in about a little over 2 miles, and then turned around. But we kept fishing on the way back, and things started picking up. We scooped up about 4 in that last spot that I was at. So all in all, not too bad. Definitely could have stuck around longer, but wind's starting to pick up. I think it's supposed to rain, which, you know, could be good for fishing, but pretty hungry too. I didn't eat anything for breakfast, so I'm gonna call it a day for now. But yeah, here's the view. You can going back up the canyon that we're fishing along, and what you see out here, these pools are the raceways where the young fish are hanging out until they determine where they're gonna stock them, where their new home is going to be. So look at these guys, just like they're trying to swim upstream in a real river. That's pretty interesting. So hope you guys found today somewhat entertaining, at least. I wish we would have been able to catch more fish, but we did okay. We didn't get skunked, so we can go home feeling pretty good about ourselves. So I'm lucky this is just a little under an hour away from me, from my house, so I can come up here pretty much any day of the week if I wanted to. And if you guys are ever in the area, or if you like to fly fish smaller creeks, this is definitely a place to investigate. So that being said, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time.